Hello, everybody. Welcome to the JB&I show. I'm your host, the Firehawk, Isaac Firehawk Middleton here. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Absolutely. And today we're going to talk about fitness, motivation, health is your wealth. That's right. Absolutely. Okay, for those of y'all who don't know me, I am Isaac the Firehawk Middleton. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer. I do a lot. I'm an author. I got some books out there. For those of y'all who follow me on my fitness journey, y'all know it's a roller coaster. Sometimes it's a seasonal roller coaster, which is a little bit more healthy than a week-to-week roller coaster, okay? Usually in the summertime, in the spring, I'm just getting at it, and I'm most likely in the best shape of my life, right? Usually towards the fall, especially in the winter, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm usually around the heaviest I am all year round because of excessive eating, okay? Not giving no excuses, but, that's how I celebrate is, I go out and eat, to celebrate. And I like junk food and ice cream and cake and sweets. Absolutely. But when I made the decision to taper down on consuming as much sweets as I normally do, it was a task. It wasn't easy at all. I've talked with several fitness professionals. To a degree, I am or was a fitness professional. My certification is expired long time by now. But I want to motivate you to achieve your fitness goals as well, but not just fitness, health in general. My fitness what's it called, journey has been laced with a lot of pitfalls, a lot of ups and downs, and I have achieved sometimes the lightest I've ever been in years, and I have recorded it, talked about it, bragged about it, and in 9 months, what happened? So that does happen, and I talk about that, the realistic possibility of that and how it may affect you and how it did affect me. That's all things that I talk about and share with you guys because I want you all to learn from my mistakes. And I want to motivate you all. I really, really do. And I'm happy that I am able to motivate you all when I'm able to motivate you all, because I have had people to come back and be like, yo, thanks for that or whatever. And I appreciate that. I really do. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys is your health in general. A lot of times we get into this, I don't know, I guess it's a routine where we don't either think about our health until it becomes an issue. By that time is, a lot of times it's too late. We don't even do our yearly checkups, even though we know we're supposed to do that, And I know affordability plays a part in that, but that goes into being able to get into the doctor's office at least once a year so that, things could be looked out after, and you may be able to hopefully find whatever may be potentially wrong before it's too late. Because if they catch something in its final phases, then by that time it's too late. In some cases, by the time you feel or see the symptoms, it's already too late. And I'm learning all of this and later on in my life, okay? When I was younger, I was a superhero. I was unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older and realized I'm not, I had to make some adjustments and start going in to see the doctor and start eating more healthy and taper myself off of junk food and sweets and unhealthy eating, you know. And sometimes it's difficult to do that. For those of y'all who follow my journeys, I've mentioned that on several occasions, showcased it, and all of that. So y'all know that that was an issue for me at one point. And but if you take care of your health, that'll bring back your energy, that'll bring back your a lot of things for real. Your health is important. Fitness is only one portion of your overall health, and it's up to you to take care of yourself. So, what you eat, how much exercise you get, getting out there to do an exercise, especially if you have a desk job, okay? For y'all administrators out there sitting behind a desk for 13, 20 hours at a time. Gotta get out there, gotta walk around, gotta, get on the treadmill, do something. There was a big fitness evolution some years ago now where they tried their best to help people to get out there to do fitness and to do what you need to do to improve your overall health. And the earlier you do it, the better, but it's technically speaking never too late. Obviously, there are cases where if you start and they find something in its final stages, then yeah. But you can start now and you can start today. You're going to fail sometimes. Don't beat yourself up too bad. The main thing is to keep going and don't give up. You might overeat and then the next day you eat regular. You know what I'm saying? Don't overeat again just because you overeat yesterday. Some people throw in the towel and overeat every day. you know what you consume is what your body is made of. So if you're eating all junk food, ice cream, cake, candy, that's going to affect you. It's going to affect your energy. It's going to turn into storage on your body, okay? And depending on how it's stored, it's going to be difficult to ring that in. These are all stuff that I've learned. It hasn't been easy at all, but I've been able to do it through determination and willpower and support, resources, and something as simple as a smartwatch with a beeper or a timer on it, or something that says, "Hey, it's time to work out." And for those of you who can afford it, hire a personal trainer and work out with that person and make sure that you're doing your due diligence when you're not with that person, that you're still doing your due diligence and improving your overall health, And I harp on fitness so much mainly because of myself, because I know what I felt like when I was horribly out of shape. I know what I felt like when I started trying to go back to the gym. Yes, there were times when I didn't want to go. I ain't gonna even try to pretend Like there were times I didn't want to go. There were plenty of times I didn't want to go to the gym, but I would drag myself out, and take myself to the gym and work out. You know, it was difficult and it wasn't easy at all, not even in a little bit, right? So, um, but as I did it more and it became more of a routine and I got used to it, I was able to challenge myself even more by either doing more reps or increasing the weight or adding on a new workout or doing some cardio or switching up the cardio. You know what I'm saying? That way it won't get boring, and you always are challenging yourself. You always are trying to improve, you know. And you're going to have days where you're not going to want to do it. I understand that. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't. That is, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you shouldn't push yourself out there and get it done, you know. And sometimes it's difficult to do that because sometimes it's easier to like, okay, I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. Sometimes that's the easiest thing to do. But other times it's like, okay, no, I'm going to go ahead and hit the gym because that's what I promised myself that I'm going to do, you know. And you'll feel better about it, not just for doing the exercise because you might be sore, but for fulfilling your word to yourself. You would be surprised at how important that is. It's a simple thing, but it's a psychological thing that you fulfilled your word to yourself. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I want to motivate you all to pursue your dreams. You know, do your best to achieve your dreams. It is achievable. Doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. Doesn't mean you're not going to go through some trial and error and storms and you know what I'm saying, going through some stuff. But at the end of the day, if you keep striving at it, learning from it, improving, you will achieve that goal. I say a little bit about me. When I first started trying to lose weight, it wasn't easy because junk food was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I had to pass at least 20 fast food restaurants, favorite fast food restaurant at that, to get to the gym. And then I had to pass by those same fast food restaurants to get home. And they seem like they run all their specials when Isaac is coming. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they go, Isaac, let's go buy one, get one free. Oh, that didn't get them? Okay, buy 3, get 5 free. 5 free. Oh my goodness. But you get what I'm saying. And, keep your head up. And, there's always going to be that adjustments. And, is you're going to have the opportunity to fulfill your word to yourself. And I encourage you to do that. And if you have a pitfall or if you don't quite get it, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up on yourself. Keep going. Don't give up. Now, there are certain times when you have to pivot, and this is in fitness in general. Like, I might start out working on my legs as an example, and I might go and look in the mirror and be like, okay, I worked enough on my legs. I'm going to pivot, start working on chest and shoulders, and work on that for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And I segue into, business aspects and finishing your degree, your college degree, your GED, your high school equivalency, your certification, your master's degree, your doctorates, okay? And it's not an easy thing to do, not just because of the finances, because it is costly in some areas, depending on what you want to get your degree in. You might be walking out of college with an immense amount of debt, but if you want to complete it, then that's part of it, okay? Now, they do have various programs, scholarships, yada yada stuff that you can seek out or whatever. My point is, beyond all of that, there are going to be times where you're going to want to throw in the towel. You might even be doing good in class. You just might be like, man, I feel burnt out. I don't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have those days. You're going to have those days, even if everything is paid up and everything is going good, your grades are good, and you're like, man, I don't even feel like going to class today. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have those days, and that's understandable. But, if you don't go, understand that, you're going to have to make up those days, those classes, find those notes, you know what I'm saying? And such like that. And it just don't give up on yourself. And when you finish and get your degree, your high school equivalency, your certification and such like that, it's going to feel so good because you didn't give up on yourself and you completed the race, the educational gauntlet, okay? And it's going to feel so good. You're going to be like, okay, I did it. I might move on to the next step. You know what I'm saying? I got my associates, time to get my bachelor's. I got my bachelor's, time to get my master's, And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And if you decide to go into the workforce and you get your certification and continue education, certification, renewal and such like that, that's good because now you are a professional. You're a subject matter expert, okay? Yeah, that's something to smile about, okay? And I just want to encourage you to let you know that you could do it, and the reason you might be doing it, you might want that promotion in your company. You might want to start your own company, whatever it may be. I'm here to tell you that you can do it. Now, there might be outliers and circumstances that may develop or happen that might cause you to pivot, stop, or just change direction. That's fine. As long as you know that it is a decision that you made for a particular reason. You know what I mean? Like someone might want to go in this particular direction, but then they have a child, so they change direction and go into a new direction because they want to make sure they take care of that child. That's fine. All right? And circumstances like that, I'm just using that as an example. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Hopefully you're able to pull some stuff from this. And, this is a podcast, the JB&I show, as well as I post it on YouTube. Hello to my YouTube viewers out there. What's up? Hello to my podcast people in podcast land. Oh, yeah. And I try to release a new episode every week where I talk about different aspects of fitness or different aspects of movies, TV shows, in general. I wanted to talk about, fitness, health, and motivating yourself, staying motivated this time around, so that you can be encouraged. You're not the only one that might be going through your situation, but you're the one that you're making decisions for yourself. And that's not a bad thing, okay? Now, you're going to have those days where you're not going to want to go to work. You're not going to want to go to the gym. You're not going to want to finish the class, but you got to gird up and get it done, okay? And you can do it, okay? I want to encourage you in that, to let you know that you can do it. Sometimes it might seem impossible because of whatever reason, you stayed up late working on one project and now you got another project that's already due. Yeah, that happens. But you got to gird up and get it done. Not saying that you should not, because you should take time to rest and relax and recover. Absolutely. But, they're going to be the time to do that, and they're going to be the time to push through. You got to figure that all out for yourself. Do your research, okay? I'm just here to encourage you, to let you know that you could do it, all right? All right. Until next time. Oh, by the way, just want to let you guys know the IMEI radio station is an internet radio station by yours truly. I have 2 shows on there. One a morning show and one is an afternoon show. And I might have another show that's coming, which is be the top 10. If you're a musician and you have music and such like that, check out the IMEI radio station. If that fits something that you actually perform and do and you have music, send it to me. IME Enterprises with a Z at gmail.com. Put music submission in the subject line. We give a listen to it, and we try to include all music that fit that genre on the radio, okay? So you will get airplay in that regard, okay? Big shout out to Momo Productions. Had the honor of working with them and some very talented DJs, as well as singers and poetry and all of this stuff. They have a very talented collective. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. We coming from Sylmar and surrounding areas, San Fernando, Pacoma, Sunland, Reseda, the Valley. Y'all have a wonderful and great day. It's always a pleasure to be able to come in front of you guys, even in an audio format, to talk about things. If y'all have anything that y'all would like for me to talk about, contact me at the IME Enterprises with a Z at gmail.com. Put JB&I show subject in the subject line and put your request there. I'll be happy to read it and talk about it, okay? All right. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed and glorious day. Oh, I keep forgetting. If you're celebrating a birthday today, this month, or this week, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, and many more. Many more birthdays, okay? All right. And if you're celebrating an anniversary today, this month, or this week, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you, and of course, many more anniversaries, okay? All right. All right, y'all. You are awesome. Oh, yes, you are. You are awesome. Yes, you are. And just for being here, just for viewing, if it's in video format, and listening for the podcast, you are now a part of the team. You're part of Team Firehawk, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of Team Firehawk. Team Firehawk! Yay!